It's Wednesday, so we're talking to Leigh Baldwin. Good morning, Leigh.
Hello, guys.
Leigh,
Good morning.
You know I'm an idiot. That's no breaking news. But I got my email yesterday from Leigh Baldwin and Company that my account was, I can go look at my account. And I did go look at it, and I noticed that one of the graphs was way up. So I don't know what that means, but you probably do, right?
Nice. And if it's not up, just turn it upside down so it is.
There you go.
What is that? So it got low for a bit. What is it? The NASDAQ or something?
What's that?
I don't know. Like when I log into my account, like one of the things that you invest in, it shows it's going up pretty considerably.
I think that's just a chart of the account, but I would have to look at that with you. So
all I know is that I have more money in there than I gave you. So that's a good sign.
That's a good sign. If it's ever down, let's not talk about it on air, okay?
Leigh, I'm glad I got you on the line. I lost my ass, Baldwin.
Yeah, what the hell?
No, we're good. It's all good. It's never been down. You always keep it above what I initially invested.
Well, yeah.
We're good.
Past performance is no guarantee of future success. But,
absolutely true. But let's talk about, you want to talk numbers today, right? A&W and McDonald's?
Well, today is Groundhog's Day, right? So it's the date is 2/2/22. So look, we're going to have some fun with numbers. And a book was referenced in the Wall Street Journal, "Making Numbers Count," by Chip Heath and Carla Starr. And one of the stories they talk about is years ago, A&W competes with McDonald's, obviously in the burger chain world. The CEO, and not all CEOs are always brilliant, came up with the idea that he was going to price a third pounder to be equal to the McDonald's quarter pounder. Right?
I remember this story. Yes, go
ahead.
You
remember that?
Yeah.
And over 50% of the customers went berserk, right? They were like, why are you charging the same for a smaller burger? And it points to the fact that I think the majority of us struggle with numbers and our relationship with how numbers work and how we see things, and so this is a whole book about that, and it really, and it's an investment thing where we have to, understand numbers and when they work for you and against you.
So going back to what Leigh just said, for those of you who are dense like me, A&W tried to sell a 1/3 pound burger, a third pound burger, and
third pounder, yeah,
and a third pounder, and McDonald's sells a quarter pounder. Now, as you should know from general math, a third of a pound is more than a quarter of a pound. But like Cody's brain is melting right now, the majority of Americans didn't know that, and they refused to buy the third pounder, so that's why it failed. It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
I would have done the same thing. I'm not judging anybody. I would have been like, that's a 3. I want the one with the 4 in it,
Yep.
Right. But it's common to all of us, and so you just have to, I think, for being someone in the financial world, we have to try to express things in ways where people can really kind of understand. And so if you're paying credit card interest, for example, and it's only 8%, you have to really understand what that really means, right? And how expensive it is. So, but I just thought that's a constant thing is when you look at numbers, you have to kind of really
step back and understand them.
Exactly.
But Leigh, the bigger question is this.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite root beer? A&W root beer, Mug root beer, Barks? What are you going to?
I'm kind of Saranac, I think I would go with.
Okay.
Don't they have a root beer? I'm pretty sure. So
yeah.
That's yeah.
Well, I know that there is, in certain parts of the country right now, a Mug root beer shortage. It's hard to find in certain areas. I don't know why. And that could have been already resolved, but people are driving all over to get Mug root beer, and I haven't had root beer in months. This talk of A&W and that story, I'm craving some RB, if you know what I'm talking about there, Leigh.
We had to drive down to Cortland. Don't they have the drive-in A&W there?
Dude, I love that. We used to have one right here.
Is it still in Oswego or is it gone?
No, the A&W, the drive up. What was the one we had around here? We never did the drive-thru, but we would do the one where you go inside and you call the phone.
Right.
Do you remember that?
Oh.
I remember that.
Yeah, you go in and you'd call your order back to the kitchen or something on the phone.
Oh, I never know that.
They mispriced their burgers and they had to close.
People were confused by a third. All right, Leigh, we'll see you in studio next week, bud.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
See you. Leigh Baldwin joins us on behalf of Dollar Investment Club. Sign up. You pay a bill to yourself. You know what you should do? I'm not going to give the app a plug because I don't know if it's good or not, and I don't want to have people download something that's crap. Get one of those apps that tracks subscriptions you have.
Oh, yeah.
Figure out which ones you don't use. Take that money,
Put it in
Dollar
that.
Investment Club it.
Good idea.
And then you make some money off that. That's just good financial sense, gang.